For some background, I, 28F, quit working 6 months ago when my partner, who we'll call Jack, 32M, was diagnosed with multiple serious health issues. I took a CNA course, so I had the medical knowledge to help him make all of the necessary lifestyle changes, medication routines, etc. For those 6 months, I took care of him by helping with his appointments and medical care, taking care of his diet by cooking appropriate meals, keeping the house clean. Basically, I just wanted him to focus on recovering and his work. He loves his job, and it is crucial to the company he works for, whereas I could quit and get another job anytime, anywhere. Even though I could have lived on savings, Jack insisted on supporting me financially during those 6 months, and he did so happily. Now we have come to a time where his conditions are much more managed, symptoms are milder, and I'm ready to go back to work. I've been working for a week, but have yet to receive my first paycheck. Jack's birthday was yesterday, and since he woke up, I spoiled him with little gifts, baked his favorite cake, made arrangements for him to hang out with his friends all day. We love spoiling one another to the extent that we can. Last night it all culminated with a dinner at a fairly high-priced establishment. I was iffy about going due to my finances until Jack said he was happy to pay and that he understood that I didn't have much fun money until I was paid. Of course, I decided to go. We met some of our friends there, had a wonderful time, and each got our portion of the bill. Where I live, everyone generally just pays for their own portion of the tab. We don't equally split checks. A friend grabbed my partner's and went to the desk to pay for both my partner and himself, but my partner was close behind him with my bill. After he'd left earshot, another friend, who we'll call Steve, said, "Wow, you're really going to make him pay for you at his own birthday?" I asked him what he meant by that, and he said, "Come on. He's been paying for everything for you for months. He even pays for you on his own birthday. You're the definition of a gold digger." I felt crushed that such a good friend would think that of me, and excused myself to cry a little in the bathroom. I collected myself and rejoined the group as they were saying their goodbyes. I didn't want to ruin the night, so I said nothing at the time. The next morning, I decided to tell Jack what Steve had said, and he was furious. He called Steve immediately after our conversation and told him off, basically said that any man in his 30s still living with mommy paying no rent or bills had no right to comment on our situation, and that Steve would never find anyone to love him if he kept verbally attacking women. Jack went on to verbally add up the cost of having a med nurse, a chef, and a cleaner to Steve, which was much more than it cost to support me. He finished the conversation by telling Steve to lose his number and never talk to us again. Steve has been calling us both frantically about Jack ending the friendship. He cries about how he was just trying to protect Jack and says I'm cruel for having told Jack in the first place. Most of our friends have told Steve that he's getting what he deserves after those comments, but a few are messaging me telling me I was an asshole to tell Jack anything and that I should have handled it myself. The event is causing quite a few issues in our group of friends. AITA for telling Jack about what his friends said?